Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video we're going to be talking about Voyager. I know my Voyager's videos don't do well. I don't really care. I'll make it because I like the company, and I don't know. I guess content. I need to put out content. So I'm just going to put out my Voyager content even if, you know, I don't like it. But in this video we're going to be talking about how much would, or like if Voyager was to be bought out, how much would somebody or some company would be willing to pay it? Why did I bring this up? Because just recently, Toronto-based Score Media and gaming company sold to Penn Nations in a US $2 billion deal. So they are paying $2 billion for Score Media. Uh, you know, seven shareholders of Score Media would get $17 a share US plus cash of Penn Nation stock for each Score Media share, making the deal roughly half in cash. So they're paying like $1 billion in cash and $1 billion in stock for this company, which is kind of, I find it kind of expensive, and I don't really understand why the market or how Penn Nation values Score Media at $2 billion, but that is what it is. And so Score Media right now, it has a current market cap on US side at 1.7. So in theory, you can, in theory, just theory, the stock is still undervalued and it should go up a little higher. But again, I don't stocks, and it could just fall down. But you could potentially, depending on Penn Games too, right? I don't know what. I'll go look Penn Games later, but if we look at the financials of Score Media, it's not impressive at all. They make $6 million, between 8.5 $6 million of revenue. They're losing money. They have a net income loss of $37 million. So why is the market, and why is Penn Games valuing this company at $2 billion when they barely make any revenue and they are losing money, a lot of money? Like it makes absolutely no sense in my mind. If you guys want to explain why the market, like if you guys can understand and explain to me why the Score Media is valued at two, Penn Games values them at, wants to buy them out for $2 billion US, please comment down below. I would love. The only explanation I can think of is the amount of users that the Score has. The app alone has about, on the Google side, 10 million downloads and 189,000. Assuming the same on the Apple Store, we could be looking at close to 1 million users, maybe more, maybe like 2 or 3 million users, and maybe that's the reason why they are valued at $2 billion, because of the amount of users that are using their platform, and that is valuable to Penn Gaming. Maybe they have an idea of using the Score Media for some kind of gambling purposes or something. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't understand it. It still kind of makes absolutely no sense to me, but it is what it is. So just out of curiosity, what do you think Voyager would be worth if let's say Penn Gaming bought them out, or another company buying them out? Right now on the Canadian side, they're valued at $2.8 billion, and on the US side is around it's around $2.3 billion. It was at, I guess a month ago, this thing was down to $10.53 US, valuing it under $2 billion. So if it ever drops back down to $10, I think that is a huge buying opportunity. So we'll see what happens moving forward. I'm long this, and any dips, I'm going to be buying the dip because I think that over time, over the course of 5 years, I think Voyager, if they can, if especially if crypto continues to rally, and people are predicting that Bitcoin will be valued at, I don't know, 100, 200,000 US dollars in 5 years. Voyager is gonna be so much more valuable than this. And Voyager, they're not just going to do crypto. They're also doing in 2022. Hopefully, they're going to be doing equity trading too. So they're like a one-stop app for any kind of financial purposes. And then they're gonna be doing the Visa and then the debit card, and you get rewarded VJX tokens for using debit card. So there's a lot of reason for a lot of people, and every customer Voyager gets is way more valuable than every customer the Score gets. So not everybody's a sports fan, but and not everybody is a crypto and stock trader. So, but crypto could be part of the future. And Voyager could tap into a huge market. Just saying, Robinhood right now is valued at 42 billion. Even if Voyager was valued at even $10 billion, there's some huge amount of money to be made in Voyager stock, 4x at these prices. Just saying, not financial advice. At the end of the day, do what you want to do, but I'm going to follow this company and hold it long term because I believe in the business. And if it goes back to $10, I'm going to be buying more. I'm going to be buying more stock. It's going to hurt short term, yes, because I will be holding a bigger bag. But hey, you know what? I think at those prices is a huge discount, and I think Voyager is kind of tied to crypto. If crypto it goes down a lot, it will drag down Voyager. If crypto goes up a lot, it will pump Voyager stock. That's how I believe it's going to work, but that is just my opinion. Yeah. Anyways, we can look at Penn Gaming quickly before we Penn Gaming is up 93 cents. The higher Penn Gaming goes, the higher Score Media. In theory, the value of Score Media you get back. So especially you buy these prices. Just saying, not financial advice. E-Trade, sellout, buyout, I guess. Morgan Stanley paid $13 billion in the latest deal for the online broker industry. The investment bank will pay $58.74 a share in stock for E-Trade in a deal bringing together $3.1 trillion in client assets. The deal is expected to close in the fourth quarter following last year's $26 billion all-stock purchase of TD Ameritrade by Swap. And this article was published on February 20, 2020. And who was the former CEO of E-Trade? It was Steve. So, I'm thinking that Voyager one day in the future will be worth at least $13 billion. Just saying, not financial advice. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.